going on, guys? I finally actually unexpectedly got my bumper back. So I wasn't expecting it till like Thursday or Friday of next week, but since today is Sunday, the guy called me at the shop. He said, hey, your bumper's ready and it's all dry from the paint and whatnot and it's ready to pick up. I was like, wow, that's super nice. So I came home and finally installed everything except the Rocket Bunny lights. So the paint looks fresh, it looks amazing. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so pardon my lighting, but this is the brand new bumper. Almost look like the old one, just obviously a fresh coat of paint. No cracks, no dings whatsoever. It looks really nice. I'll get another shot of it in the daylight, of course, but this is just a garage shot to show you it's finally done. Rocket Bunny lights are good right there. I just need to get the other side, and then once I do that, I can finally throw it onto the car. So huge process, guys, but it was worth it. I feel so much better now about the car and taking it to shows and whatnot, knowing that pretty much every part of the car now, including this brand new front bumper, is pristine. It looks nice and it's not like dinged up or scratched up or anything. The biggest test right here is that bracket and having this bumper not sag from that bracket due to the weight of the splitter weighing down the bumper. That is honestly going to be the biggest test of all. So just hoping, crossing my fingers, that the fitment between that fender line right there and to this bumper line right here is not like a huge gap. Hopefully close the gaps as much as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and show you guys the result. Alrighty, guys, bumper is finally on the car. It looks great. Fitment is actually really good. And I'm really surprised here with the gap. There's actually really no gap whatsoever, and it clicked in really well. Like I said, I was afraid that this splitter here, just pretty much with the weight of everything, would sag the bumper a little bit down like that to cause this to have a gap. But actually, it's not gapped at all. Really, if anything, is just this part on the bottom. But I mean, that's way better than having this whole part gapped, and this part as well, because I don't know if you guys remember from the last bumper, this was pretty much popping out like that, and this was like sagging down like this. It was horrible. So this turned out really well. I don't really know about the color match as much, maybe just because this is a really fresh paint bumper that's supposedly the same color as mine, and obviously this is an older paint on the car, so because I don't know if you can even see it through the camera, the color difference. But I mean, over time, you know, if I drive it over the sun, hopefully this could sort of fade, so maybe it's more natural to the rest of the car, like the color wise. But otherwise it looks pretty good in my opinion. Flares, now this is another thing I want to talk about. Fitment is actually pretty good for where my front cut the flares. Just pretty much went like a line straight down to the fender line, but it's so much easier now, so much less of a hassle. When I need to take off the front bumper, is so much easier now, and now you can see more poke and more meat in the front, which actually I thought would look horrible, but actually doesn't look too bad. No more hardware that I would need to use for the flares anymore, obviously because it's cut, but that's another hassle free right there. And this is the really cool part, is this is not too off to the bumper. This side plate of the front splitter is actually not too off, so I'll get more shots of it during the day so it's more clear, but just for you guys to see the finished product as of this moment right now in the garage. And this is the quick releases, so much cleaner. This is another thing I wanted to show you guys, is the cut of the front mount intercooler. It's actually really straight this time and on point, whereas mine before with the old bumper, when I cut it myself, it was, I guess, not as straight, and it didn't look as good as this. There's no really other way to say it. It just looks way better on this one. And then this is the lip as well. I'm really glad that I still stuck with this old lip and put it on the front bumper, because it looks like it's one full piece and then you have the splitter. So looks really clean in my opinion. I'm glad I actually didn't do the carbon fiber one. So there's that, and then just to show you guys, this right side of the fitment again is not too bad. Just I don't know, from camera it looks like there's a good amount of gap right there, but actually it's not. It's just the angle and shadow of the camera. So again, like I said, I will show this during the day so it's more obvious as to exactly the fitment and what has been done. So that's finally it for this, guys. I do have a small video afterwards that is kind of random, but I wanted to try out my gimbal Evo 7 that I have, and it's a stabilizer meant for the Samsungs, so I just wanted to play around with it and see how it looked for filming wise, for video footage wise. So I actually shot my friend's 370Z, just something I threw just for fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Otherwise I will catch you guys later, and I'll keep you guys updated as always. See ya.